Batman Kings of Fear number 5, written by Scott Peterson, art by Kelly Jones. So this one has the Scarecrow continuing to sort of psychoanalyze Batman. And this issue has him showing Batman a world of Gotham City of what it would be like without Batman in it, or if Bruce Wayne never decided to become Batman. So we see Batman's rogue gallery and how they would all be different in a world without Batman. So we have Bane would have died in Santa Teresa prison. He never would have came to Gotham City in the first place. He wouldn't have had the incentive to do so. Mr. Freeze would have threw himself into his work. He would have found a way to cryogenically freeze astronauts for long-term space travel. Poison Ivy would have saved the rainforest. She would have slowed climate change. She would have made advances in pharmaceuticals from, the rainforest. Riddler would have gone into video game design, and I bet he would have came up with the sickest video games ever. Two-Face would have gotten skin grafts, and his face would have become healed, and he would have become the best damn district attorney ever. He would have came back all the more determined to clean up crime in Gotham City, and he would have made it almost virtually crime-free. Catwoman would have won the Nobel Peace Prize for her work with abused women and children. The Joker would have became the greatest FBI profiler in history, stopping several serial killers before they became serial killers, or, capturing them once they've already killed a few, but stopping them before they really went to town. Scarecrow would have solved schizophrenia with his weird toxins and stuff. And then the Penguin would have still been a mob boss because Scarecrow says to Batman, "Not everything's about you." Okay, Penguin still would have been a mob boss. Now, what about Bruce Wayne himself, Batman himself? Bruce Wayne could have become the greatest philanthropist in the world. Gotham City would have had fully funded healthcare. That would have been the envy of the world. There would have been free college for everybody. There would have been technological advances from all this education. The economy would be booming. The crime rate would be plummeting because everybody would have jobs. So in the Scarecrow's version of what the world would be like, this is what he's showing Batman, and Batman is kind of freaking out by this, and he's kind of rejecting this. So we see Batman, he starts kind of freaking out, and then the way this issue ends, Batman has these 2 syringes, and we don't know what they are. Maybe he brought them along with him, maybe he stole something from Scarecrow himself, and he injects himself, and then Batman's just screaming like, "What did you do to me?" And that's how this issue ends. So I thought this was a pretty fun issue. It was very interesting seeing what Batman's rogue gallery would have been like in this alternate scenario, alternate, kind of reality. But I mean, at the same time, I wasn't really buying fully that, the Joker would have become an FBI profiler and Catwoman would have won the Nobel Peace Prize. But either way, still a fun story. And I'm very interested to see what happens in the final issue of this book. I would give this issue an 8 out of 10. Not too bad. Want to see how this one ends.